49er faithful, how's everybody doing? This is your boy Doug Williams, aka Chili Will from the 49er Street Squad. And Trey Lance was burning it up this weekend. He was doing real good, as you obviously seen. But man, let's talk more about it on the 49er Street Squad. Let's do it. Oh, yeah. Preseason 2 in Los Angeles against the Chargers. 49ers pull out a little victory down there as they went down there to give the Chargers a little piece of their mind on preseason, you know what I'm saying? Some good football. Liked a lot of improvements I was seeing. Man, really excited about today's show, man. But I want to welcome my boy, Niner David, in the house. Boy, Niner Street Squad.
You.
And we got Niner Justin, 49ers Street Squad.
Oh, yeah. Go Niners.
You guys ready to do this or what?
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
All right. Well, you know what? Let's start out with, a few things. Matter of fact, for once, I think I'm going to start out with my banner up on there, right? 49ers Preseason 2 review. And, of course, we are the 49ers Street Squad here on YouTube. Make sure you always hit that like button and subscribe. And also hit that notification bell. That way you guys don't miss no shows. So we want to let you know let the faithful know when we're on, and because we want to have people come on and give us some comments, ask questions, do anything, man. Let's just have fun with it, right? And then you go ahead and follow me on also on Twitch TV at /Chili49er. I'm on there too. So I'm on YouTube plus Twitch. So for all the gamers, go ahead and switch over to the 49er, Chili 49er channel and check us out on there too. And you can also see us. We have Instagram at 49ers_street_squad. You guys can go on there and hey, go ahead and follow us because I'm always posting some cool stuff on there. That's what when I go out of town, because I'm leaving. We're gonna be leaving to Detroit and Philadelphia. So man, I'm telling you, I plan on getting like a lot of crazy video footage out there roaming around town, enjoying myself, having a good time. The Niners. And hopefully run into some Niner fans and hopefully, just having a party, man. Get ready for this first game. You know what I'm saying?
It looks like it. All these first two preseason games look like all Niner games at home.
I know,
Yeah.
So
red
guys,
over there in LA.
I know.
I saw it was red, in the stands.
Oh yeah, we're gonna get into that. Guys. Trust me. Matter of fact, let me go ahead and take my headphones off so I can hear you guys better on my regular speakers. All right. So yeah, all right. Let me go ahead and cover some Niner news. In case you guys haven't been up on the recent news. Let's see. We had a couple injuries. Defensive lineman Maurice Hurst had a high ankle sprain.
Yeah,
he's one of the guys.
Okay.
1 minute. I thought. All right. Maurice Hurst, he got a high ankle sprain. Linebacker, our boy Michael Kendricks, who I was really looking forward to playing this weekend, but apparently he has a toe injury, and I think it's turf toe related.
Yep, turf toe.
You know what? Turf toe is one of those injuries, man, that you just kind of, I don't know. I like, I think it's like you just kind of scrape your toe against the turf or something like really bad, and maybe it kind of just out of whack. I don't know, but someone told me I think it's a little more severe than that. You know what I mean? It's like, I don't know if it's more like tore tendons in the toe, So I have to check more on that. But I did find out also that the 49ers did move Michael on the IR report.
So he's out for the year?
They haven't said yet if he's out for a year or not.
Yeah, I don't know. I honestly, is that what it means, IR? Are you out, intensive care unit?
No,
Done?
I think it's,
I don't know.
if you come back, you have to wait like 6 weeks or something, right?
I know the IR used to be the year, but I think they put new rules out there where the injured reserve is, it might be like 8 weeks or something like that. I'm not really sure.
Oh, okay.
But it's not good. That's not a good thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You never
that's
want to
what
be
I
on the IR.
I know. I'm like, man, the guy just got here.
Yeah.
He's injured already.
He just
I'm
signed him
like,
a few days ago.
Yep.
Oh, I'm like, oh man. And I was looking forward to see this brother come on. I was like, man, they just you know what I'm saying? That was I don't know. I thought that was maybe like a little cherry on top for the already stellar defense. We'll get more into that later. But yeah. So unfortunately, let's hope, that he won't be out long. Let's hope that he will be back soon.
Right.
And be able to join the team because he's definitely a well player that we would need. But
so did they say how long Maurice Hurst is going to be out with the high ankle sprain?
No, I didn't get anything on as far as how long, but
so it's probably just the normal 4 to 6 weeks, maybe. I think
that's what I'm thinking.
The norm as far as
high
ankle sprains.
You figure a couple of months he's gonna he's gonna be on the Richter for a while, so he's gonna be healing.
That sucks. I was looking forward to watching him play. I think he's a stud.
Yeah. Now, was he one of the players that we picked up, or? Let me see.
Yeah, we signed him. I think he came from the Raiders.
Oh, was he from? Okay, I know we had like 2 or 3 guys from the Raiders. One they let go, that Moore guy.
Arden Key.
Yeah, we got Arden Key. Ooh,
Arden Key.
We got that Arden Key too. Oh man. Okay, well, and let's see. I know early before the preseason game, I saw someone I forgot who it was, but they said that defensive back K'Wan Williams was back to practice along with linebacker Aziz Al-Shair. I don't think these guys though played in the preseason games. I sure the heck didn't see them.
No, they haven't been playing.
No,
as long as they're back.
Pretty much all the starters on defense haven't been playing. I've only seen Greenlaw. I've only seen Armstead.
Yeah, I think Armstead was his first time in that game, right?
Oh yeah,
I have it on right now. Let me see.
Got a sack too.
He was really in the game. Yep. So he did good, man. Big man was hustling. You could tell, you could tell he needed to get out there more, but we know we could trust in him because we know he's gonna bring it. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't worried about him.
We know what he brings to the table.
Yeah, I'm glad he didn't stop running. Chasing.
I know, huh?
It looked like he was about to. It looked like he was about to ease up.
Yeah. It took like 3 steps and just
eased up a little bit.
And then went to like, okay, someone else gonna attack him. Oh, I guess I better get him.
Yeah.
He's coming back my way, so.
Yeah.
But that was a good heads up play. I'm glad he kept with it and stuff. Because they would have been looking at the tape. They would have been in the tape room saying,
better play to the whistle.
You were right there, and you could have made that tackle if you just kind of hustled a little bit. But
I know.
And so today was Tuesday cut down day, and they had to cut the players down on the roster to 80 people.
Yep.
Or 80 players. And so they waived. Oh, hold on. Let me get my Band-Aid out. I'm sorry. I don't need to make fun of everybody. Oh, yes, I do. Okay. Let's see. Defensive lineman, Shalik Calhoun, defensive lineman. He got the Band-Aid. He got cut.
Band-Aid.
We saw that coming.
Yeah. I think we saw this one coming too. This
one really surprised
me. Wide receiver, River Craycraft. He got
waived.
He got waived. Yeah, that's true. I'm not sure which ones were waived and released because it says waived and released, so I'm not sure who.
So what's the difference?
So BJ waived is like they can still come back on the team, I think.
Like the practice squad or something.
Yeah, and then
I think it's like the team still has the rights, right, to them.
Yeah, until the waiver wire picks them up.
Yeah. So,
but
we can still lose them.
Yeah, BW Webb was released with Calhoun.
Yep, that was another guy. Boom.
Yeah, and then
BW Webb.
Corbin.
And then Corbin.
Yeah,
Kafusi? How you say his name?
Yeah. I think. I don't know.
Well, he got one of those too. So
we
wish them all the best, and maybe some of them might be back later because with injuries going on, and we know how physical the NFL is. I mean, they could be calling some of these guys back. So let me see. Yeah, so I think that was far as latest Niner news. Have you guys hear, or was there anything I missed that maybe I might overlook that you guys might have read or seen from somebody?
I haven't seen anything else.
Yeah, other than that, no, I haven't heard anything new.
Okay, that's good. So I think we covered all the formalities for now. So yeah, they're going to be cutting down the roster to 80. It's going to be after the preseason game coming up against the Raiders. I mean, there's going to be 53-man roster. So
Yeah,
how many guys?
that's
I
the
can't
big
do the
cut
math
right
on top
there.
of my head. How many? Who's a mathematician?
That's 27, right?
27.
Yeah.
I'm not that sharp, man. I mean, I would have to sit here, write it down on my table. 57. Okay. So 27 plays, about 27 players.
Yeah,
So man,
if we're at 80, you got to get down to 53. Yeah, that's 27 players.
Man, that's crazy. I mean, 27 guys, and a lot of these guys been doing so good. I mean, do you understand that we're going to end up, kind of losing some players? Well, you know what? We'll cover roster later. We're going to get it more into that, but
Right.
let's go ahead and talk a little bit about preseason game down in SoFi Stadium. I'm just going to tell you right now, you heard it here first. Knock on wood. If our boys stay healthy, the Niners should win their next Super Bowl in Los Angeles. SoFi Stadium. I think that's what's going to happen. That's the dream. That's how I feel. I'm sticking to it. I said it. I'm sticking to it. So I'm going to stick with that. So I'm sure a lot of faithful out there believe me too. Right, guys? Yes. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
It's going to happen.
It is going to happen. I'm telling you. Oh, so yeah, let's get into the preseason game. And I think it was Justin touched on it earlier, but will the faithful turned out in SoFi Stadium or what?
Oh yeah, my God.
Yeah, but it sounded like a home game. Sounded and looked like a home game.
They're calling juice, chanting juice. Like what the hell?
I know. I know. I heard that, and right away, Papa was like, "Yeah, hey, they call him Juice's name." I said, "Listen to the faithful." I was like, "What?"
Yep.
And then they were like, "Yeah." They were like, "Yeah." The whole stadium all filled red jerseys out here and stuff. I was like, "Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, man." Nine Empire taking over LA again.
Yep.
We all, you know what? Nine Empire always shows up in LA strong, man, all the time. Even last season when they played in LA at the they were at the old Coliseum. David, nothing but a sea of red. Nothing but a sea of red around there, cheering on the Niners strong. I was just like, dang. Now I don't know, but I'm just gonna say it was a Niner takeover and we took over. Yep. We're actually good and known for that. Did it in Dallas a few years ago. We took it over.
Oh, yeah.
We took it over.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's
that
crazy. It was crazy. So, man, and then I know in Detroit, Niner favorite going to probably take it over, because, Detroit fans are kind of done with the Lions anyway, and they're probably going to be like, God.
Yeah, I don't think they like that Stafford Goff trade. I wouldn't have done that.
Exactly, man. That's going to be it's going to be interesting. But you know what? I don't want to. I got to watch myself because I don't want to take not any team lightly.
Oh yeah, of course.
On the schedule, because if you notice, I mean, the Niners seem for some reason they struggle with the teams that are not, with the teams that don't have a lot of wins. You know what I mean? And sometimes they're not, the lower 500, kind of teams. And sometimes they struggle with these guys, man. So, I mean, who's to say? They might just be like it's a new season.
Yeah.
Obviously, everybody's going to try to get a good start, win-loss record, and want to get that first victory, right? And they're at home. I'm sure, I expect a little punch out of Detroit. I'm not going to lie. I know it. Yeah. But
you can never underestimate anyone.
Exactly. David, though, our defense, man, is going to be, man, we're gonna get into that some more too. But hey, 49er faithful, number one, baby. You guys showed up and showed out in Los Angeles, man. I loved it, man. I would turn up my TV. I was like, man, those are my faithful out there. I love hearing them guys, but I said, man, this almost sounds like Levi right now, So we just took over that place. And not only that, they were also at the training camp when those guys were training.
Oh yeah, I remember, yeah.
I don't have the pictures. Oh, no, I don't. I had the picture of a man, everybody holding up the flags, representing. And I was like, man, people done turn this place out. Love it. I love it, man. It gets me giddy, man. I'm all inside. I'm just like, I'm excited, man. I'm really excited. But yeah, so getting back to the game and stuff. Well, our guy Jimmy G came out and played. He started out not too bad, but probably not great. But he did better than the first time, I think. But he didn't score a touchdown. He went like 3 for 6, had about 15 yards passing, and which isn't a lot. But and of course he had the INT, which he threw to Brandon Ayuk, which was a rather high thrown ball.
Yeah,
and Brandon. Now we all know Brandon Ayuk got some hops, right? We know the man can jump here because obviously he did that in Philadelphia. Well, dude in Philadelphia, he just hit the sky, came back down real quick. We know he could jump, so we know, and he's got good hands. He's got big hands. He's got long arms. I'm sure he could have definitely caught it, but I mean, I don't know. It was a little high, it was a little over his head and stuff.
Yeah.
So
should we go over who he thinks fault that was? Is that on Jimmy or is that on Ayuk? What do you guys think?
Let's on both of them.
Back. David, go ahead.
You got to put it on both of them. The high ball, okay, in his hands. Always say if you touch it, it's in your hands. You better catch it. But I mean, I'm not a professional football player, so I'm not gonna be like, it's your fault.
Now you said if it's in their hands, they should grab it, right?
Oh, it went right through his hands. I mean, I don't know if it was just his timing was off when he turned or what. If it caught him off guard somehow, but because he was like almost halfway through his hands already before he touched it. Like I think it was. So.
Okay. Justin. What's your input,
for me,
man? What do you think? Come on, be real. Bring it, man. Bring it.
For me, always, if the ball hits the receiver's hands, they need to catch that ball. That's their job, is to catch the ball. They're wide receivers. That's what they do for a living. They catch the ball. So if the ball is low, if it's high, if it's to the side, if that ball hits you in the hands, you got to catch it. So I know this is a tough one, though, because it was over the middle. He had to stretch out for it. He didn't know if the safety was coming down to smash him or what. But like I said, if your hands are on the ball and you're a wide receiver, you get paid millions of dollars to catch the ball.
Yeah.
You catch that damn ball. So I think I would put it more on Ayuk. Of course, Jimmy could throw a better ball, obviously, but he didn't. The receiver needs to help out his quarterback and catch that ball.
Yeah, he put him in a bad spot. Try to jump up there and get it over the middle.
Right, that's a bad spot to be doing that for sure.
Yeah, that's not fun getting hit going through the middle.
Yeah, we got like 9 people watching, which is really cool. If I wonder how, anybody that's watching right now, comment and tell me what you think. Do you think Jimmy G should be blamed for that turnover, or should it be Brandon Ayuk? Just say Jimmy G or Ayuk. That's all I need to know. I don't need to know a whole story. I just need 2 names, or one of the 2 names: Jimmy G or Brandon Ayuk. Okay, so my turn. I think I agree with what you guys are saying, but I really feel, honestly, that I'm gonna put in most of those cases, I'm gonna most put the priority more on the quarterback throwing the ball, because he's your quarterback and he's the guy that you're paying a lot of money to put the ball where it needs to be. So I feel that if Jimmy G, throwing the ball, and it wasn't like he was really under, I can't remember, I had to look back, but I don't think he was really that much under duress of having to quickly throw it. But I think if he obviously did bring it down a lot more lower and maybe a little more ahead of him, so he could have caught it more in stride, I really think that would have made a big difference. But because, Brandon Ayuk had to adjust, to catch his ball, because he had to leap up, and he actually kind of turned his body back as he, tried to quickly grab it. So he's kind of going forward in motion as he's trying to reach back and catch this ball. So he obviously did make an effort, which is what we want to see in all our receivers. But I think Jimmy should have just put a little, maybe not so hard, and 2 a little more lower where he could caught it, and out in front of him where he could have caught it more in stride. And I think if that was the case, I think he would have caught the ball, probably would have took it in for a touchdown, because he was like right there. I mean, if he caught him in stride, he would have, I think he would have broke that and would have been in for a touchdown easy, So that's just me. That's my own take, you know. So I said it and I'm sticking to it. So, let
We
me
got
see
2
here.
Ayuks in the chat.
All right, let's see who says. Monica Santa, she says Ayuk. Ayuk's fault. He gets paid the money. He should catch that ball. See, Gloria says, it's Ayuk. Okay, all right, good. I like it. I like the participation. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. We got a lot of people coming in, checking us out. You know. Okay, here. We got a. Oh, Ricky said hi to David. What's up,
What's up, Bricky?
Ricky? What's up? Faithful in the house. All
He's not a
right.
faithful. He's not a faithful.
He's not faithful. All right.
He's,
Well,
he's,
welcome
a,
in,
Cowboy
he's,
man.
a,
fan, right?
he's a
Thanks
cowboy
for
fan.
tuning.
Yeah, he's a
Hey,
Cowboy
Ricky,
fan.
just go ahead and hit the thumbs, like button, subscribe, and we're cool. Okay.
We forgive you. We forgive you.
Yeah, we forgive you. We're cool. You know. All right. So moving on. All right. So here we go. Real quick, let's talk about Trey Lance. Okay. So Trey Lance comes out. He completed 8 for 14, right, for 102 yards and 2 touchdowns. Okay, but he also had 1 INT.
Yep.
And it was almost the same situation.
Yeah.
With Jimmy G in a way, the way it all kind of evolved and happened. So, David, let me ask you, how do you feel now? Was that Trey's fault, or was that who did he throw that to? Was that also IU or
Sanu?
Sanu, there you go.
Yeah.
That's right. It was Sanu, and Sanu's a big brother. And we know he can get
Yeah,
up.
they're
He's
both.
another guy
Yeah, both
big
of them
in,
are
so-
big guys.
Yeah.
You know,
Well,
gonna be
what
the
he
same
does.
thing. It's got to put blame on both of them. High ball in his hands, went through his hands. You know,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't know. The whole game, it felt like, whenever, not the whole game, but when Trey was in, he seemed to be throwing a lot of balls behind the receivers. He's not really leading them as much because they're always like, coming back to it or twisting a little bit to get the ball.
Mm-hmm.
But I think the top 2 on that interception also. And he gets his timing down with the throws and his little more touch to his throws a little better, But yeah, I mean he's throwing bullets, and I don't think
paintball bullets.
Oh yeah, I don't think he needs to throw them that hard all the time. If it's in a tight squeeze, then you throw them like that. But you can, put some heat on them here and there, but not all the time. I don't.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. Go ahead, Justin. What's your take on that? What do you feel, man?
Yeah, that throw. I mean, it was a little different than the Jimmy throw. Only because of how hard he threw it. He threw a rocket to him, and it was behind him.
Yeah.
Those are tough to catch. But like I said before, I gotta stick with it. It hit Sanu in the hands. It wasn't a good throw, and it was his fastball, but they still get paid to catch the ball. I mean, the worst thing a receiver can do is tip the ball up in the air.
Yeah.
And then it's up for grabs.
Mm-hmm.
If he's hitting you, behind you, in front of you, high, low, if he hits you in the hands, you got to catch that ball. I don't care how hard it is. I mean, what are the receivers supposed to do? Go to Trey and be like, "Hey, can you slow the ball down a little bit, please?" No, they're professional wide receivers, get paid millions of dollars to catch the ball. So I would again put on Sanu, but of course, yeah, Trey's got to calm down with the 100-mile-an-hour fastballs.
Yeah, that one he didn't have to throw it hard then either.
Yeah, and then it wasn't even needed.
Yeah.
So
yeah. Okay. I'll go ahead, put my 2 cents on it. So again, I'm gonna go with the quarterback again. I mean, you're depending on your quarterback to always make great throws, and hey, if Montana didn't have much problems with it with his throws, I mean, why can't he? He's the quarterback, he gets paid all this money. Gave up 3 picks for him, you know what I'm saying? You gotta have your stuff in check. But he's a rookie. I know he needs time to, work out the butterflies and everything. So I'm not gonna hold it against him or nothing. But
no.
I still think, like you said, the ball wasn't perfectly thrown. Sanu had to adjust to catch it, so he did make his.
Oh yeah,
effort.
It would have been a tough catch, definitely, for sure, definitely.
He made he made his effort to get it in high again, another high pass. So, these guys, and he threw. I mean, they had a lot of mustard on it. You know what I'm saying? So these guys, I'm not quite used to catching these bullets. You know what I mean? And I think Trance was just, I'm sure he had the nerves had to be getting him a little riled up, because I think, being under a little pressure, he was, his reaction was just to, go ahead, chuck that thing out there, and so he threw rather hard in the beginning. You can see he was throwing very hard, passes to the receivers and stuff. So he was throwing them rockets, man, and I was like, man, as hard as he's probably throwing them things, it's hard for anybody to catch any of them passes, especially if it's not really right on the money. So, but not to say it's an excuse. I'm just saying, he just got to have a little better touch, and obviously it's something he will get better at in time,
Right.
and be able to, and I'm sure also the receivers are going to get more used and better to it in time. I didn't even think somebody. I'm not sure who it was, but they were saying, yeah, these receivers, they need to get in camp and get that what they call the jug machine or something,
Yeah.
that pumps them passes and turn that thing, that velocity up, man, because they got to learn to start catching these rocket passes from Trey. Because what if he's being, he's executing a play, does a rollout, he's getting pressured, he might have to zing that ball to one of these receivers, right? These guys got to be ready, right? They got, you got to be ready to catch some rockets sometime because he'd be under duress. He's just going to be like, boom,
I think all of the receivers have dropped one of Trey's passes that are just bullets. And then
exactly. So
Travis Benjamin had a nice catch on the sidelines when he threw a dart to him.
Yeah. So I put a little more of the blame on him, but like I said, I know he's a rookie. He's getting new to the whole environment and everything, and he's got to find the they got to gel with the receivers and get the timing down and everything. So something he could work on. He got plenty of time, and I'm sure he will get better.
Oh yeah, we're not worried about it. This is only his second preseason game.
Yeah,
he'll get it.
But he did do a good job. I like the 1 minute drive near the end of the half.
I know.
I was surprised he actually, was able to drive downfield and he actually scored. So that was good to see. But a lot of people will also tell you like, oh yeah, well, he was against the second, third string defense, and but still, good job for the rookie, man. I said, what, he still did it. I don't know if Jimmy could have done it, So.
Yeah. How many quarterbacks have you seen?
I don't mean to knock on Jimmy. I know y'all gonna leave Jimmy alone. I love Jimmy. Trust me, I love Jimmy. I got.
Where they start that drive at?
Oh, you know what? I have it.
Which one?
When the yard line? Yeah, that last drive before halftime.
Yeah.
Let me see if I got my notes. Let me look at my notes.
That's when he had that pass to Sherfield, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. One of the big passes with the Sherfield. Matter of fact, where is that? I just saw that. Oh, well, no.
Yep.
That's Sudfield. Wrong person.
Then he juked that dude on the sideline.
Yeah. Once again, Sherfield had another good game.
Yep.
Hey.
I'm liking number 81.
Now, see, them two look like got a good chemistry going on, don't they?
Yep.
Already, yep.
So that's good to see. Yeah, I don't see where it was. Maybe one of our wonderful 49 faithfuls that were paying more attention to myself. Remember, I got the game on right here, but it's actually not even. It's getting close to the second, near the end of that half, but it's still before it. I can't tell you unless I fast forward it, and I don't want to do it now. So yeah. So back to Trey Lance. You guys been hearing all the news and what Kyle Shanahan's been saying. And I was trying to look for this audio and I couldn't find it. But someone, I don't know if he was like on a radio or podcast or whatever, but he was talking. And they had it on the radio today. They were playing on I can say station, but sports station here in the Bay. And Kyle was like, he was like, yeah, we're trying to get, Trey, working with Trey Lance. And he basically, when he was talking about Trey Lance, he kind of almost said, so we could get him ready by, and he stopped himself. Like
I didn't hear that.
Did you hear that? You didn't hear that?
I didn't hear that one.
Yeah, I was looking. I was trying to find the audio. And I was just like, but they were talking about it all day on the sports station. I was just like, what? So they think that he was going to try to get Trey Lance ready by week 1 of Detroit, or maybe specific date. But he caught himself, And then he totally pivoted from what he was saying and said something else
Oh,
to get
I
out of
miss
it.
him.
Kyle Shanahan, man, he just, almost got it out of me, kind of a little caught up with his emotions, almost gave something away, almost gave away a little nugget. So yeah, man, I yeah, that was really that was funny when I heard that. I couldn't believe it. I was like, man, when did he say that? And, so I'm all like looking on my phone, trying to see Twitter or somebody.
I never heard about that.
Yeah,
I didn't
he
see it.
almost, he
Or
almost said, not unless someone tried to edit his stuff. I don't know. I mean, but it was on the radio. And I'm sure radio wouldn't, play something that they, didn't find that was true or whatever. I
yeah,
don't know.
yeah. I know there's a lot of rumors going around or whatever, but I think Jimmy's starting week 1, no matter what.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no matter what happens in this Raider game coming up,
Mm-hmm.
no matter what happens in practice, unless of course Jimmy gets hurt or something. But
Mm-hmm.
no, I think Jimmy's going to be the starter week 1. I don't
Okay.
see him starting Trey.
What
Not
about
yet
you,
anyway,
David?
but I think Jimmy's going to start.
Oh, okay. What about you, David? What do you think?
Yeah, I still think Jimmy's starting.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
I feel
yeah.
the same. But our viewers that are watching right now, it's your time to participate by putting in the comments, who do you think
Yeah.
is going to start
Who's starting week
game
1
one against
against the
Detroit? Is it
Lions
Jimmy G
in Detroit?
or is it Trey Lance? Because I'm telling you right now, I from the senses that I'm getting from people and posting these, like, who's going to start, and man, it's been a mixed bag for the man of faithful. It's almost like 50-50. So obviously there's a lot of fans that want to see Trey Lance out there, with all the hype, because I guess a lot of people would just, I don't know. I think they just might be washing their hands of Jimmy G right now and saying, I'm ready for something new. I'm ready for this new toy.
Yeah. So I think Jimmy's going to start. I think the plan from day 1 was for Jimmy to start, and they're going to stick with that plan. They're going to start him week 1 against Detroit. But he might be on a short leash, if he goes out there and he stinks it up and he throws a couple picks, Kyle might be thinking about, pulling him. You never know. It could be week
Mhm.
1, it could be week 3, who knows, but he's Jimmy's got to be careful. He's got to, for 1, stay healthy, and 2, make sure he's playing right.
I agree. Man, Andreas says Jimmy starts and keeps the job until he loses us a game. Is it just going to take one game, though? It's just one game.
I think he means not we lose a game, but he loses us a game. Maybe, and I don't know, he throws a few picks in the fourth quarter or something, or we lose the game because of him. Then he's out. Put Trey in.
See, Javi says Jimmy stays healthy. Maybe he can show us his full potential. I agree.
Yeah, that's very important. Jimmy's got to stay healthy. I think that's number
Yep.
1. He's got to be out there and stay healthy. He's only done it once, right? The year we went to the Super Bowl. It's the only
Yep.
year he played every single game and stayed healthy. He's got to do that again.
To be honest with you, I really think both Jimmy G and Trey Lance have it pretty good either way. I I agree with you. I think Jimmy G obviously will get the start. He's been our guy, and you just don't sit him down because of a new rookie sensation. There's still a lot for him to learn, like we said before, but he's our guy. He's just our starter. I just can't see Kyle. I know everybody talks about it, but I just can't see Kyle starting Trey Lance over Jimmy at this point. Because but we all know that Jimmy's on thin ice. I'm sure with Kyle, I'm sure he's saying, like, man, if in these first 5 games, and if we're like 2-3, maybe by the bye week, we might be talking, switching things up. So
Right. I think as long as Jimmy's staying healthy and he's playing well, he's a starter. But what
I
if this
agree.
happens? What if, if we're 4-0 and Jimmy's playing great, and then I don't know, he gets a concussion or something and he's out for 1 game, and then Trey has to come in for 1 game, and Trey Lance lights it up, 300 yards, 4 touchdowns. Do you bring back Jimmy the next game, or do you stick with Trey Lance? That would
Ooh,
be a tough decision for Kyle right
Yeah.
there.
It's the
Ooh, that's a good one.
Alex Smith.
Because
Kaepernick
let's go back in
situation.
history. Yeah, there you go, David. Break it down. Go ahead, David. Talk about it. What happened? Remind the faithful what happened.
Didn't Alex
with
Smith
Alex
get a
Smith.
concussion? Right. That's when he went out, or no?
I'm not
I
sure.
do believe, yeah, he
Might have been
yeah,
something like that. Something minor.
yeah, because it was against what was that? I was there when that happened. It was a Monday night football game, I think, if I remember correctly. It was some kind of primetime game. I think it was Monday night. It was at Candlestick. And I was there. I think because your mom hooked me up with some good seats too. That she was like 7 rows away from the field. It was like right there in the middle. It was great. Anyway, Alex Smith, I do believe he got concussed or something happened where he had to leave the game, and then that's when Kaepernick came out there, and man, he started lighting it up.
He lit it up.
And the brother was throwing, and of course,
Running.
circles around everybody because no one knew the guy could run as fast as he did. You know what I mean? So it was our first time really, everybody in the world witnessing that on primetime TV. So they thought, oh damn, this kid, man, he's something else here. So I agree. Like you said, Justin, if something was to happen to Jimmy G, where if he got concussed, and then they have to put Trey Lance in because I don't think they're going to have no more than just them two as far as quarterbacking.
Right.
Because that Sudfeld kid, I don't know.
They're not going to have 3 quarterbacks on the roster. No way.
No.
They'll just
and
have
there's
Jimmy
too
and
many
Trey.
other positions where they gotta
Right.
a little more deeper in. So
Exactly.
I think he
That's
just rides
exactly
with
why.
2 guys.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Rosen got picked up by Atlanta.
Good. Good for Atlanta.
What were they
All right.
thinking?
Have fun with it. He probably won't last neither, but he's just a extra tool.
Yeah.
Quarterback too, just like he was
That's
for
good
us.
for him,
But,
though.
are you guys surprised about that?
I would have
mean,
thought they
like,
would have kept
Do you
Rosen.
think Josh Rosen was better than Sudfeld after seeing what we saw on just Sunday? You know what I'm saying? And was that a mistake or does it really matter?
I don't really like either one, to be honest.
I'd rather have
they could both go, if you ask me.
They should have kept Nick. What's his name? Nick. The last name.
Mullins?
Yeah, Mullins. I would
Okay,
have rather have
Mullins.
Mullins than those two.
Other than those two?
Did you see him in the Philadelphia game?
Did he play in Philly? Oh, I didn't see that.
Yeah,
No, I
he
didn't
was
see
backup
it.
quarterback in Philadelphia. He wasn't pretty. I mean, he's still the same Nick. Let's just put it like this way: same Nick Mullins.
Yeah.
Okay.
We've seen enough Nick Mullins.
Yeah, I think Kyle's kind of washed his hands with that. Him and Beathard,
Right.
out of here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Sent them on the way out with one of these. But I think just the 2 quarterbacks, man. So let's hope that nothing happens to Jimmy and he can. I think if he can stay healthy and like you said, perform, and as long as he's winning games, it's gonna be all good. He ain't gonna worry about. But we will see. I was gonna bring up something that was just on my mind. Oh my goodness! But it was about the quarterbacks again. Maybe it'll come back to me. I was just had it on the tip of my tongue. It'll come back to me. So, okay. So, man, oddball moment right now. Okay. So let's do this real quick. Let's look at the roster and let's kind of see if we could just breeze over these positions and who we think, is going to make it, who's not. Okay.
Start with quarterback?
Yeah, we're going to start with quarterbacking.
And for me, that's easy. Jimmy and Trey, Nate Sudfeld could go to the practice squad.
My cool shades off. Oh, yeah, I'll swell that without my shades on so I can see better. Okay. Man, my bifocals, man, the letters are small. I have a lot of light. Okay, I'm sorry, Justin. Who'd you say?
I said we're keeping Jimmy and Trey, of course, and Sudfeld can go to the practice squad.
So you think they're going to keep Nate then?
I think they need to keep a quarterback on the practice squad, and if they're going to have one on the practice squad, it might as well be Sudfeld.
Okay. I guess I wonder. Do you think in this next game against the Raiders, do you think we see a little more of Nate Sudfeld? Seeing how we only saw like a.
I don't think he should play at all against the Raiders. To be honest, I think It should be just Jimmy and Trey. That's it.
Just
Maybe
says, you know what? You don't need to play, man. Just put him on the practice squad, man. He's fine. Just leave him there. Okay.
honestly, Trey Lance needs as many snaps as he can,
Yeah.
to learn. So
Mhm.
maybe Jimmy plays a quarter and a half or whatever, and Trey Lance needs to finish the game.
Just let Trey play the whole game. Get it.
Let him take out the Raiders. I would love to see that, though. You're right. I mean, get Jimmy in there, let him do his little couple of series, and then
Yeah. Give
and
him a
then
quarter.
hey, put Trey Boy in there. Let's see what he can do against the Raiders. The Raiders
Light him up.
Did they say what
Oh.
starters are going to play on Sunday?
on Sunday against the Raiders.
Yeah. They said they're going to start some starters.
I heard that there was a. I heard that they said Kyle was gonna. He said a lot of starters are gonna actually play this game. There's
Oh,
gonna
a
be
lot of
one
them?
game that a lot of them that haven't played yet at all
Yeah.
are gonna play in this game against the Raiders. So
he didn't get specific, like he didn't say any names, but he did say a lot of the starters who haven't been playing, they're going to be playing against the Raiders. At least a few series or whatever here and there. Just
I mean, they probably
maybe
don't play
first
like
half
the
or whatever.
full game, but they're gonna probably
No,
get a
they
good
usually
dose.
don't.
Probably the first quarter for sure.
Yeah, maybe first half at the most.
Yeah. Because we want to see Trey Lance behind, with the first line offense, instead of always playing behind, all these other guys and stuff. So
yeah, seeing him throw the ball to Kittle, instead of
we wanna
Warner.
see that. Yeah, exactly. We want to see some of the Kyle Juszczyk pass or Kittle or Raheem. See what you can do with these guys, man.
Yeah.
He'll probably Trey Lance will probably be like, "Wow, so much easier."
Yeah.
Why didn't you coach me this before? He might blow. He might light it up. You never know. All
Then he
right. So
starts.
yeah. So and David, you I know, huh? Trey, you got the job, just like they said.
Mhm.
So okay. So David, you agree with that, right?
With what?
Quarterbacks.
Quarterbacks.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I feel the same.
Yeah.
I think Lance and Jimmy got this pretty much tied up for sure.
Yeah.
So, all right, let's look at running backs real quick. Out of the, let's see, well, 7, but 2 of them are fullbacks. But we know Raheem will start. He will start.
Number 1.
Yes, number 1. Then Trey Sermon. Now, I think he's actually, you know what? I think he's nursing like a little injury. Is it? Do you guys know what it is? Is it an ankle or high ankle sprain? I'm not sure.
I think it was an ankle.
Yeah, I think it was an ankle. I don't think it was high ankle though. I don't think he should be out for too long.
Yeah. I don't think it was nothing serious. I think what I last saw was an ankle. They didn't say high ankle sprain, but they said ankle.
Right,
sprain, so.
right. That's a big difference. So
Yeah. So let's see. Jermichael Hasty. You gonna make it? You make the cut.
Well, first of all, how many running backs do you think we're keeping? 4, 3,
Probably
4?
4, I would
4.
think, at most.
I think we got 5 right now listed. Elijah Mitchell.
Yeah,
we haven't seen Mitchell, right? He's hurt too.
No, he's hurt.
He's hurt, so he ain't gonna play. And
he might be done. Well,
I don't know about this Josh Hockett.
No, he's gone.
I don't think he's gonna make the cut.
he's a fullback or what?
Huh? Yeah, he's a fullback. But you know what? They got Dwelly though. I mean, does he kind of play fullback position too?
They motion him back into the backfield, even with Kittle sometimes.
I really like Wayne Gallman. I think Wayne Gallman's
he's been
for sure.
Yeah,
I think he's been the most consistent these first 2 preseason games. I like him a lot. I like him backing up Mostert actually, even ahead of Trey Sermon so far.
Yeah, you're right. I actually think I think personally it's going to be Raheem Mostert, Gallman number 2, Jermichael Hasty number 3, and Trey Sermon will be probably 4.
That's it right there.
Even though that could change, but I'm just I think it'll be those 4. And of
Mhm.
course, Kyle Juszczyk is going to make it as fullback. But
and then Jeff Wilson's going to come back eventually.
Who? Oh yeah, Jeff Wilson.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So what happens then, man? Who gets the boot? He comes back, man. Would it be Gallman or would it be Hasty?
Does the 53 count with the IR players?
No,
that's
I don't
good
think
knowledge.
so.
I don't know.
No, they don't. Yeah, like Wilson doesn't count towards the 53 because he's on the PUP list.
Mm-hmm.
But when he comes back,
They have to drop some.
someone's got to go.
Yeah, they can't keep. Yeah, they're not gonna be able to keep all them guys together. So
Yeah.
yeah, it's either gonna be Gallman or Hasty, and I have a feeling if he is back 100%, then Gallman probably might end up having to go, or maybe Hasty. One of the two.
Yeah. It might be mid-season, so we'll just see, which one of them's performing, you
Mm-hmm.
know,
Because we don't
at the
know. I
time.
mean, knock on wood, who might end up getting injured, and might need.
Right.
Depends on who we're going to need anyway at the time. So yeah, we'll see how that works out. But I think
Yeah.
out of the starting gate, I go with Mostart, Gallman, Trey Sermon, and Jermichael Hasty
I agree.
Yeah.
as our
Mhm.
four. Agree.
Agreed.
Now this one here, a little tough. Wide receivers. How many wide receivers? First of all, you guys think that they keep?
It's usually 6.
Is
Yeah.
it 6 or
Yeah, it's
7?
usually 6. Sometimes 7 at the most, but it's usually 6. 7 if they have like a stud special teamer who's a receiver and he basically plays special teams.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, you want to go 7? Pick 7.
Yeah, I think let's go with 7 because I think when I was looking at their this roster, the unofficial depth chart, it looks like they got 1, 2, 3, 4,
9.
5, 6.
I see 10 on my list, but it also has Craycraft on there, and he's already gone.
Yeah,
So
he's going
so
already. So
9.
yeah, 9. Yeah. I think you're right. I think about. Well, I see actually 7 because of Simba Webster, but they probably keep him for special teams.
I hope they do.
I know. I don't. I hope they. Yeah, I hope he can stay. But okay. So first guy, Ayuk, we know he's in.
Yes.
Debo Samuel, he's in.
Right.
Uh, Richie James, does he make it?
I don't think so. I don't
You don't
think
think
so. I
so?
think I would replace him with Simba. I
Mm-hmm.
like Simba Webster a lot.
See, that's gonna be. I think, man, that's gonna be interesting. That's gonna be a tough call, but I agree with you. I'd rather see. I like Simba Webster because I mean he's got I think he's got more years in. Let me see. Oh no, he's only got 3, but real fast player. Plus he's he's good on special teams. He's a good punt returner. So far, he's been I think the guy that's wildest the most.
Yeah. And not only as a returner, they're saying him as a gunner. Like he's down there quick.
Yeah,
When they're
dude's
punting the
fast.
ball, he's
Yeah,
down
he's
there
got the
making a
speed.
tackle.
He got the speed.
So
But see,
that's
Richie James
huge.
got the speed too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but as a gunner, is he really that good as a gunner? I never
I
really
don't think
seen him.
he doesn't play a gunner.
Yeah, I don't think he does that job. So if Simba could do both, I think he's more valuable.
Okay. So that's the question mark. Anyway, Jalen Hurd.
Is he gonna play this week or
Damn.
what?
He better
I
if he
say,
wants to make this team.
you know what? I wouldn't be surprised if he gets one of these, but
Oh my
I'm
gosh.
gonna just tell you, for some
I hope
reason,
he makes the team. I want to see him play, but man, that guy can't stay on the field.
he's just made of glass, man, as my friend says. Man, he's just made of glass. Um. Well, okay. Jalen Hurd. What about Juwan Jennings?
Yes.
Yes.
I think he stays.
I think he makes it.
Yeah.
Like Juwan Jennings. I think he's gonna make it. Now, what about Travis Benjamin?
Wait, we're talking about 7, right?
We're doing
Yeah.
7.
How many guys are we at? I didn't count.
So Debo, Ayuk,
Ayuk.
who else do we say is definitely gonna make it? Trent Sherfield will definitely make it, so that's 3.
Trent Sherfield. Yeah, we got Trent. That's 3.
Juwan Jennings, we're saying Jennings for
You
sure.
said Debo, right? You said Samuel, right?
Yeah. So
Okay.
Debo, Ayuk, Sherfield, Jennings. That's 4 for sure. So we
You
need
said
3 more.
Simba.
Simba
more?
for sure. So that's
Simba.
5. So we need 2 more out of Richie James, Mohamed Sanu,
So
Jalen
it's got to be
Hurd,
some new one Jennings, I think. I wanna
and
say.
Travis Benjamin.
But Travis Benjamin, though, man,
Yeah, it's
I don't know. I really feel because
I don't-
Travis Benjamin, he's been playing
9 years.
like 9 years. Yeah, so he got the experience. But Jawan Jennings, new guy, and he's been proving himself, looking pretty good.
Yeah.
Well, until he got injured. Did we get? He got a heel contusion or something, right?
Yeah.
So if he doesn't, because of injury, I mean, I don't know. Then maybe we keep Travis Benjamin, but I don't know. I don't know how bad this heel contusion is or the extent of it. But maybe he makes it back in time. Maybe they keep him.
So you think Sanu's gonna make it for sure?
I think so.
I like him. Yeah, I think. Man, because you know what is he? Oh no. Okay, yeah, Sanu. I don't know. He could be on the chopping block too. I think because they can't. There's no way they're can't keep all these guys. So one or two got to give. I think if I had to, honestly, if I had to give up the two, I would have to say
Benjamin and James.
Travis Benjamin for sure, and probably James. Yeah,
We haven't even.
And keep Jalen Hurd.
and Jalen Hurd.
Yeah.
Let him go too. All them three.
So then that'd be 6.
Benjamin,
So
James, and
that's
Hurd.
6 then. So
Is
you
that
can
6?
keep one. You can keep one of those 3. First for
You
7.
can keep one. Oh, we can. Okay,
Yeah.
Sanu.
If we do 7, if they end up keeping 7,
Okay,
we don't know if they're gonna do 6
you
or
know
7.
what? We'll
but
do
we're just gonna
Sanu
say
because
7.
Simba is gonna probably play mostly for special teams anyway, right? You think
Yeah.
so? He's not gonna be. I don't think
Yes.
he'll count as one of the receivers, but he will be a receiver.
Right.
Okay. I think I'm.
So yes.
All right. I think that we're happy with that.
So
I hope I remember-
so
I hope
my
we
7
remember
would
this.
be
I have to go back and watch this when we get the cuts. We're gonna say, okay, well, we were right.
yeah. My 7 would be Ayuk, Debo, Sanu, Sherfield, Juwan Jennings, Simba, and Jalen Hurd. Give him a shot, and then drop. I would drop
Wait a
Richie,
minute.
Richie
Wait a
James
minute.
and
Jalen
Travis
Hurd, you said?
Benjamin.
You said Jalen Hurd?
hmm
You gonna give him a shot?
I would keep him and drop Richie James and Travis Benjamin. That's what I would do. If that's what I don't know if they're gonna do that, but that's
Yeah.
what I would do.
I think they part. I don't know. I have a feeling they're gonna part ways with this brother. I think Kyle's gonna say, you know what, I tried, but and competition's just too tough out there. I mean, if he's really basing this on competition, I mean, come on, guy hasn't been out. We haven't seen him, so I think I saw him maybe catch a pass or two in the practices a couple of weeks ago when he got on him and said he better come out and perform, and he did. But ever since then, I haven't seen much more of Jalen Hurd. I really like this guy though too. I mean, but you know what, Juwan Jennings, man, is really that guy's really wowed me. So I'm gonna roll with Jennings. I'm liking him a lot more. He's bringing it. He's talking the trash. He's
Oh yeah.
doing it all. Okay, let's see tight ends real quick. You think they're going to keep what 2 or 3 of these guys, right?
Yeah, I would say 3 at the most.
So we all know, obviously, our boy,
The people's tight end.
the people's tight end, George Kittle, and Ross Dwelly.
Ross the boss.
So those
Ross
2 for
the
sure.
Ross, like the Ross.
So
the
then you
boss,
got
bro.
one more out of Charlie Warner, Jordan Matthews, or this guy
Who do you
named
guys
Pruitt.
think? Who do you guys think's the third? Come on.
So it basically comes down to Warner or Jordan Matthews.
Yeah, that's about to say that.
Yeah.
So who's your take your pick?
Oh man,
It's a tough one.
You know what? If I had to pick, Charlie Warner's doing good. I think if I had to pick, I would say Matthews only because, yeah, he converted to a tight end, but he also was a receiver. So if we take a hit in a wide receiver department, well, we still got this guy who could be like a two-way player. So, and I like two-way players. They add a little more value. So that's the only reason why I would pick Matthews at this point.
Yeah, I was leaning towards Matthews also.
Yeah, I agree.
I
keep
hate to
Jordan
lose Charlie
Matthews.
Warner because I think this kid's been doing really good, and this is his
Yeah.
second year. So I don't know. He might go back on the practice squad because
Yeah.
You
I
know,
think
Kittle
I think
did
he'd
get
be
dinged
eligible
up.
to go to the practice squad.
Yeah, our tight ends got a little dinged up last year too. So we got to have some tight ends around. So all right, it's gonna be a little tough one here. Offensive line, real quick. Uh, well, now write these down because I don't have them like seniority order here, but I know Alex Mack is gonna stay right.
Center. Yep, starting center.
Um, Stacino Clemente, fellow offensive lineman, 6'3", 301. I gotta watch some more tape on this offensive line because
Yeah, I haven't seen too much of him.
I don't even know how much he
Clemente?
played. I got to be honest, I wasn't watching too much offensive line like I should because I was really concerned about the offensive line.
Yeah, well, for sure they're keeping Aaron Banks. That's a second round pick we got.
Yeah, he's injured though.
This past year.
How
He'll be
long is
back.
he out? Do we know?
He'll be back. They said only like 2 weeks.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right then. Keep Banks, right? And who else?
All right, and then Jalen Moore. He's a rookie. We just got him in the 5th round. He's playing well.
Practice squad. All right.
Definitely keeping him.
Mm-hmm.
Colton McKivitz. I think we keep him.
Yeah. Colton McKivitz and that Mike McGlinchey, he's staying. Tom
Brunskill?
Brunskill's our starting right guard.
Oh yeah, Brunskill, Dan Brunskill, he'll stay.
What about
Trent Williams obviously will stay.
It is.
Lincoln Tomlinson will stay. What about this? Does this guy Alfredo Gutierrez? Does he make it?
So
I think he gets to stay because he's an international player.
Yeah, the cool thing about him, is he doesn't count towards the 53. So
yeah,
okay.
if they want him, they keep him regardless. He doesn't count because he's got that international player exempt thing going on.
He
so
gets to represent whether he makes a team or not. He represent. Boy, Viva Mexico. Like that.
All 6'9", 335 pounds of them.
I know. Here I thought Kinlaw was a giant, but excuse me. Yeah, this Gutierrez kid, man. Jeez, man, it's a giant. Okay, all right. Well, you know what? So that's I don't know. Do we out of the 14 that are left? How many when do you keep them? 5, 6, 7? What about 8 or 9 of these guys? You think at most?
They keep 8 or 9.
Okay. So yeah, it was good to cover that. Next, we'll have to go over the defense. We won't do it today because it's almost about that time in the show.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But,
next show. Come back
for
the next one. We'll go to the defense.
Raiders. Raiders going down. Man, let me see real quick. Let me look at some comments before we sign off. Let's see here. Monica chimes in and says, exactly, Jimmy got us to the Super Bowl. Let's not forget that. We won't. Okay. Andrea says, I hate to see Jalen Hurts go, get signed somewhere else, and become that beast we got a glimpse of before he got hurt.
Exactly.
I feel you, man. I think a lot of us feel that way, and that's why we're like, I guess that's why we have that little bit of hope. There's that little bit of hope.
Gotta hold on one more chance. Just give him one more chance.
Can we just find some spot somewhere for him?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that is gonna. We don't exactly. We don't want to see him go to another team and start balling on us. You know what I mean? And be like, oh damn, we had him the whole time. But anyway, I want to take this time just to thank all the 49 faithful that chimed in and watched, and I appreciate the participation. If you're coming in with the comments, man, I really appreciate it, and hope to see more of you guys. And hopefully, I'm going to try to mess around and maybe somehow get a phone line going, man. I would like people to call in so we can hear them talking on the line. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And then, soon, we got some things coming up, man. It's going to be fun. So we do have the Raiders coming up. The next show, hopefully Friday is going to be on. And I think I'm going to try to see about getting a good friend of mine. He's a Raider fan, but he's like brother from another mother. And I'm going to have him on. Maybe just do a little show with him, Yeah, he knows his stuff, but good guy, real good guy. But maybe talk a little Raiders with him and stuff. So I don't know for sure when it'll happen because I haven't talked to him yet. So when I do, And again, maybe you guys, now I know you guys, especially where you work, you must know guys that are Raider fans. And maybe if they want to call in, maybe get them to call in, maybe talk a little smack or something. I don't know, man. Make it fun, you know?
Isn't James a Raider fan? Kalani?
Yeah, he is.
At your
Yeah.
guys' place?
Yeah, we work with him.
Oh,
Ramel's a Raider fan.
yeah, maybe, maybe we could, let me see, man. I'm going to see if I can, somehow, some way set up something, set up a good little phone line or some kind of phone line connection. We have them call in, maybe get on, say a little something, talk about their team, talk about our team, whatever. Smack talk, trash talking going on. All right, guys, anything else to cover before we go?
Go Niners.
That's right, baby. Go 49ers, man. Oh, man. It's going to get fun, man. Preseason 3 now. I'm actually not going to attend that game. Are you guys going to the game? Are you guys going to that game?
No, I'm not going to that one.
No.
I'll be watching it at home.
You watch it at home?
Yeah.
Dude, maybe we should have a watch party, man. Watch it together in line,
What time's the game at anyway? It's on Sunday, right?
At
Yeah,
1.
1 o'clock.
Sunday at 1 o'clock? Okay.
If you guys are going to be in house and got access to TV right by, we can do a little 49 power watch online and just, watch the game. We could kind of critique it as we watch it,
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Maybe who
do it.
knows? Who knows?
Let's
Might
do
come in and join us and want to talk some mess. I don't care. Let's have fun with it. I don't care. Let's do it. You know what I'm saying? Shoot.
Yep.
All right.
Let's watch Trey Lance light him up.
Exactly. Yeah. Another backup quarterback. But man, I just feel. I mean, like, I have to say, the Raider folks be showing up in force, man, and I think a lot of
acting
cool
a
black
fool.
girls gonna be up in that Levi Stadium. So
Yeah, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun.
it'll be fun. But yeah, man. Let's we'll talk about it. We'll see about doing it. Make it happen. So, Nine of Faithful, I want to thank you for joining us again. If you're watching and tuning in, appreciate you. We love you, man. And like I said, great things to come, especially when the season gets started. Boy, oh man, it's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy. But had a lot of fun doing this, like always, and we look forward to you next time. So always stay faithful, strong, stay 49ers strong, and we'll see you next time. Right on.
Yeah.